Homeopathic remedies for baldness, alopecia. First remedy is silesia. Individuals who experience hair loss accompanied by a pain on the right side of the head. Silesia patients tend to be quite sensitive to cold air, often noticeable, have a strong smelling perspirations on their feet. Another is Baraita carb. Baraita carb is another remedy for treating hair loss homeopathically, particularly in young individuals. Baraita carb patients experiencing hair loss who have a background of throat issues such as tonsillitis, which may rise by exposure to cold temperature. There is sulfur. Sulfur can be suggested to a patient dealing with hair loss, tends to be very warm-blooded, report excessive heat in their body, especially head, hand, feet. Homeopathic remedies for hair loss for women after childbirth and during menopause. First is Natrum muriaticum. Natrum mur is beneficial for women experiencing hair loss, especially when their hair is touched lightly, along with instant headache following childbirth. These women often complain headache become worse when exposure to sunlight. Another is Pulsatilla. Pulsatilla is suitable for female who experience excessive hair loss after giving birth. Women often complain lack of thirst and strong desire for fresh air. The emotional symptoms such as crying easily and feeling better with consolation. The next one is Sepia officinalis. Sepia officinalis is used for women in menopausal group. During menopause, they experience excessive hair loss. Women have a chronic history of a headache. Women suffer from hot flashes and followed by chills and sweating, as well as bearing down pain in uterus during menopause. With hair loss also beneficial from this medicine. Homeopathic medicine for hair loss in anemic patient. Borax is suitable for patients experiencing hair loss alongside anemia. Individuals' hair become very thin, tangle together and form clumps. Makes it challenging to detangle and comb smoothly, which often leads to hair need to be cut. However, as soon as these tendons are removed, new one tends to be formed. There is Shoshona officinalis, intended for the patients who are suffering from hair loss due to anemia. This remedy is particularly beneficial for those who experience hair loss due to blood loss from various causes like nose bleeding, heavy menstruations, or bleeding responsible from injury from accident. Homeopathic remedies to deal with alopecia. First is Fluoricum acidum. It is particularly effective for individuals who have spot hair loss, who have hot temperament, wash in warm environment, and showing a strong preference for cooler surrounding. This medicine is beneficial for cases like alopecia areata during the typhoid fever. Another is phosphorus. Key symptoms that indicate its use are patches of hair loss on the scalp, accompanied by usually craving for salty food, chicken, beverages, and ice creams. Next is Calcarea carbonica. Calcarea carb is a strong homeopathic treatment for alopecia, suitable for patients who are experiencing patches hair loss, particularly those who look fair, overweight, and soft in build. Patients are very sensitive to cold, excessive sweating on the scalp, and usually craving for boiled eggs. Homeopathic remedies for hair loss due to skin disease. First, Soranium. Soranium is highly used for hair loss due to eczematous skin lesions on the scalp that discharge sticky and very offensive fluids. This kind of discharge makes the hair to stick together, which further leads to hair getting tangled and ultimately destroyed. Patients who require soraniums are excessively chill and desire to be warmly covered even in summer. Next is mesothelium. Mesothelium is equally good for treating hair loss in case where hair is destroyed due to eczematous skin lesions on the scalp. Patient complains of thick crushy eruption on the scalp along with the discharge of thick offensive pus. Another two medicines are very good for treating dandruff. Number 1. Thuja occidentalis is good for treating dandruff in white color. And is Kali sulfulicum is very good in treating dandruff in yellow color. Now we see how nutrition supports the hair loss. For preventing and managing hair, 1. Egg. Excellent source of protein, biotin and other healthy hair nutrients. 2. Fatty fish, which are rich in omega-3 fatty acid. Number 3. Green leafy vegetables like spinach, kale are very good source of iron, vitamin A and vitamin C. Number 4. Nuts and seeds, which are very good source of zinc, vitamin E and omega-3 fatty. Number 5. Berries, which are high in antioxidants and vitamin C. Number 6. Sweet potato is the excellent source of beta-carotene, body converted to the vitamin A. Hope you find this information very useful to you and your family. One thing you need to understand, before taking any kind of homeopathic medicine, you need to contact to the homeopathic physician as they personalize the illness for the recommended medicine doses. If you need treatment for a hair loss and a nutrition support for a hair loss, contact us. Thank you for watching.